Tired of playing alone? Craving that perfect mix of teaming up with your buddies and absolutely obliterating your enemies? Good, because today we're diving headfirst into the 20 best co-op PvP games that let you do exactly that. At number 1, we've got Sonic Racing CrossWorlds. Now, before you dismiss it as just another kart racer, hold up. This isn't just about iconic Sonic characters and wild tracks, though it has 23 of them. What makes CrossWorlds special for this list is its seamless blend of co-op and PvP. You can do 4-player local split screen with your crew, race online in teams, or go full free-for-all in 12-player world matches. But here's the kicker: full, glorious, uninhibited cross-platform multiplayer. PS5, Xbox, Switch, PC, everyone races together. No more leaving a friend behind because they're on a different console. That's a huge win in my book for keeping the party going. From high-speed racing to high-stakes survival, next up is Lost Rift. This PC-exclusive first-person shooter takes survival to a whole new level. Imagine this: you're out there gathering resources, building bases, trying to make it, either solo or with up to 5 players in co-op PvE. Sounds chill, right? Wrong, because Lost Rift throws you into unstable zones where PvPvE shootouts are the main event. You're fighting the environment, other players, and the constant threat of losing everything you've gathered. It's a true test of whether your co-op buddies have your back when things get really ugly. Adrenaline junkies, this one's for you. Alright, switching gears from frantic action to strategic domination, we have Red Chaos, the Strict Order. If you're an RTS fan, mark your calendars for September 27th, 2025. This game is bringing classic real-time strategy back with a twist. You've got resource gathering, base building, unit production, all the RTS staples, but Red Chaos shines in its multiplayer. You can team up with up to 6 players for massive PvP battles. Or if you want to hone your skills, grab 2 friends for some co-op skirmishes against sophisticated AI opponents. It's all about balanced factions and outsmarting your opponents. Perfect for those who love to strategize together, then conquer the world. Or at least the map. Need a palate cleanser after all that intensity? Let's get chaotic with Party Madness. This is your go-to for online party game mayhem. Think Fall Guys meets Mario Party, but with your friends. It's 2 to 4 players competing in absolutely hilarious minigames to rack up points and claim victory. It's on Steam now, but here's the exciting part. They're actively working on cross-platform co-op between Xbox and PlayStation. Imagine that. No more platform FOMO when you just want to jump into some silly competitive fun with everyone. This is pure, unadulterated multiplayer joy, perfect for unwinding and maybe causing a few friendly arguments. From party games to art parties, let's talk Color Breakers 2. This one is genuinely unique. Ever wanted to collaboratively complete a procedurally generated painting with 7 of your closest friends? Yes, 8 players working together in co-op. It's surprisingly therapeutic and challenging. But if you're feeling competitive, jump into the versus mode where teams race to finish paintings first. Local or online, it's super flexible. It's a creative twist on both co-op and PvP that really makes you think outside the lines. Okay, enough with the painting. Let's get back to shooting. Wasted Bloodline is an FPS that packs a punch with free-for-all, diffuse ops, team deathmatch, gun game, and even zombie hordes for co-op. It's got dynamic maps with changing times of day and weather, which adds a cool layer of immersion to the firefights. Now, a heads up, while it's packed with co-op and PvP modes, cross-platform play isn't happening right now. The dev team is small and focused on content, so you'll be sticking to your platform's player base. But if you're looking for a solid FPS with tons of modes and you're all on the same console or PC, this is definitely one to check out. Speaking of hordes, how about a Ravenous Horde? This post-apocalyptic FPS lets you team up with a staggering 64 players to fight off waves of zombies. Or, if you're feeling particularly villainous, you can join the Horde against the living. Talk about a dynamic PvP element. The enemy isn't just the AI, it could be your former teammates. While there's no explicit mention of cross-platform, the sheer scale of the multiplayer, blending co-op survival with potential PvP betrayal, makes this a standout for epic, large-scale battles. Who needs trust when you've got a shotgun and 63 other people to worry about? Alright, let's dim the lights and prepare for some scares. Coming November 2025, Condemned Nightfall is a survival horror game that's taking us back to 1920s New York. But this isn't just a spooky solo adventure. You can team up with up to 2 others for co-op PvE in a semi-open world crawling with creatures. And for the truly brave, or foolhardy, there are PvP matches where up to 10 teams can battle for control across the city. Permadeath, terrifying boss bounties, dynamic extractions, this game sounds like it's going to be absolutely brutal. If you love horror, co-op strategy, and high-stakes PvP, Nightfall is definitely one to watch. From horror to the vastness of space, SpaceCraft offers a different kind of multiplayer. This is primarily a cooperative, production-oriented online space exploration and building game. Think less direct PvP, more indirect economic competition. You're building, exploring, fighting PvE space pirates, but the player-driven economy means corporations will clash for resources and territories. So while PvP isn't the main focus, it organically emerges from player interactions. It's a game that evolves with its community, promising a constantly changing universe where cooperation and competition shape your destiny. Alright, let's speed things up again with SpeedRunners 2: King of Speed. If you loved the original, this sequel is bringing that same frantic, competitive platforming to up to 8 players, locally or online. Imagine racing, grappling, launching missiles, setting traps, all to knock your rivals off screen. It's absolute chaos in the best way possible. Co-op and PvP are baked right in, designed for both casual fun and hardcore esports. Coming to PC in 2025 and consoles in 2026, so keep an eye out for cross-platform announcements down the line. Shifting gears to something truly unique, we have Havenhold. Inspired by ancient Far East mythologies, this action sandbox MMO puts you in the role of warrior monks in a world that resets every 14 days. Talk about high stakes. It's PvP, PvE, sieges, crafting, and a player-driven economy all rolled into one. You pick a faction, battle rivals, ascend a sacred mountain, and the victors get rewards before the world resets. This cyclical universe keeps things fresh, ensuring that every 14 days is a new chance to prove your worth, either through fierce PvP battles or strategic co-op within your faction. It's an MMO designed for constant, intense competition and faction-based teamwork.
Alright, time to get immersive. Literally. Exoshock is an upcoming cooperative sci-fi PvE shooter designed specifically for virtual reality. Up to 4 players, launching fall 2025 on MetaQuest and Steam VR. Imagine gritty sci-fi firefights, squad tactics, infiltrating alien-infested ships, all in VR. Inspired by Halo and Helldivers 2, this promises intense, procedurally generated missions and tactical VR combat. And here's the best part, it promises cross-platform VR gameplay between Quest and PC VR systems. So no matter your VR headset, you can team up and take on the alien hordes together. This is going to be a VR co-op dream. Let's step into the MOBA arena with Prime World Nova. This free-to-play online RPG MOBA blends tactical battles with castle management and hero development. It's got a ton of multiplayer modes covering both co-op and PvP. You'll manage your castle, develop your heroes with unique talents, and dive into strategic battles like classic MOBA lanes or special PvP modes like Dragonwald and Homeland. While it's primarily a PC and Mac experience, the depth of character progression and variety of co-op and PvP options make it a fantastic choice for those who love persistent progression mixed with competitive team play. From fantasy MOBA to retro-futuristic arena shooter, next up is METACRAFT Arena. This free-to-play third-person PC shooter is coming in 2025 and is set in an alternate Soviet retro-futuristic world. Expect fast-paced combat and intense arena battles. While details are still emerging from its Steam playtest, the focus on a unique setting and arena-style combat suggests a game built for competitive thrills. Keep an eye on this one if you're looking for your next go-to PvP shooter with a distinct visual flair. Now, if you like roguelikes and shooting things, you'll want to check out Gravebound. This post-apocalyptic extraction shooter released in 2025 is all about teaming up. You and up to 3 friends can jump into local or online co-op to survive waves of enemies with story and challenge modes. You'll use magical abilities and weapon upgrades to fight together. While it's primarily a co-op arena shooter and doesn't lean heavily into PvP as a main mode, the satisfaction of coordinating magic and gunfire with your squad against overwhelming odds is pure gaming bliss. It's a great choice for dedicated co-op teams. Alright, for those of you who prefer pure, unadulterated competition, PARAVOX is your arena. This is a 3v3 tactical arena shooter, and its focus is squarely on competitive PvP. Fast-paced, team-based matches, capturing and controlling key points, this is built for esports-style combat. Don't expect a co-op campaign here. PARAVOX is all about proving who's the best in tightly designed team battles. If you live for competitive small-team PvP, this one's gonna be right up your alley. Ever wanted to fight for turf with paint? Then PaintMan Go on Steam is your game. This multiplayer real-time combat title is all about team-based gameplay in a vibrant graffiti world. We're talking turf war, deathmatch, and a unique mode where you control a mech to reach the enemy spawn. It emphasizes area control using paint, with clever ammo and health mechanics tied to ink. While primarily PvP, the team strategy involved in securing turf and outmaneuvering opponents makes it a fantastic blend of cooperation within your team and fierce competition against others. It's Splatoon meets, well, more Splatoon, but on PC and with its own unique twist. Let's cruise into HoverGrease 2. This fast-paced, top-down hero shooter is set in a vibrant bio-cyberpunk future and features 10 unique mutant heroes, each with tons of weapons and attacks. You can play a 14-chapter single-player story, but the real fun is in the intense 5v5 team-based online multiplayer battles across 8 maps. It's like Overwatch meets League of Legends meets a twin-stick shooter with a 90s pop culture vibe. Skills, strategy, teamwork, no pay to win here, just pure competitive fun. And get this, online leaderboards, co-op multiplayer, versus modes, and cross-platform play are all supported. HoverGrease 2 sounds like a total package for multiplayer enthusiasts. Next up, prepare for battle with March of Giants. This free-to-play PC title offers 4v4 war MOBA gameplay where you control massive giants, super soldiers with unique abilities to command armies and deploy battleworks on dynamic maps. It's a brilliant blend of MOBA and RTS, emphasizing tactical teamwork within your 4-player squad while you face off against another team in intense PvP matches. The cooperation comes from coordinating your giant and your army, and the competition is all about outsmarting the enemy. If you love strategic depth and big, impactful battles, March of Giants is definitely worth checking out. And finally, rounding out our epic list at number 20, we have NAKWON, Last Paradise. This game is the epitome of co-op PvP. It's a PvPvE experience for up to 16 players set in a zombie-infested post-apocalyptic Seoul. By night, you're teaming up to scavenge resources, fighting off infected hordes and hostile human survivors. By day, you're managing and defending your shelter. It's about strategic communication, tactical decisions, and knowing when to cooperate and when to compete. And yes, it features online cross-platform multiplayer, meaning you can navigate this brutal world with friends no matter what their device. NAKWON sounds like the ultimate test of survival, teamwork, and betrayal. Which game on this list are you most excited to try? Or maybe you've already found your perfect co-op PvP match that wasn't on our radar. Let me know in the comments below. I love hearing your recommendations and war stories. If you enjoyed this deep dive, smash that like button, subscribe for more epic gaming content, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll catch you in the next one. Game on!